Join us, MrTruck.com, for truck reviews, trailer reviews, and accessory reviews. Well, welcome, folks. It's Mr. Truck at MrTruck.com. This is Kent, and I am ready to review another product for the NATDA. This is for the virtual NATDA trailer show, and it's been going on now for a week. I think this is the second week of it, so you guys can go there and watch a few things, and you can actually see the product we're going to be talking about here real soon. But that's where you can find all about it at that natda.org site, and all the links to it. We'll put all that below, and I'll put a link to the product today down below. So in the description, you can always be able to find a way to go to the website, check it all out, because this is always interesting stuff. That's what I review. I review trucks, trailers, and accessories. And so this is right up my alley. I'm more excited about any new product comes out for a trailer, especially when it saves you time and effort. And trailers can be a pain in the butt. You know, that's my two big things about trailers is tires and wiring, and something you do all the time, sometimes middle of the night with a flashlight in your mouth in the rainstorm, but that's how that works out. So today's guest is Mark Stoddard. He is the marketing manager for Hitchcoil. I mean, that's a cool name. You know what that means? That's a wiring thing in a coil. So Mark, tell us all about it.
All right. Well, Hitchcoil is a new name for an old product. It's made by a company called Redex. They're a family-owned business in Huntington Beach, California. And originally, the product was called Jet Connects. And it was designed for jet ski trailers. So that's kind of where they got the name at the time. And so when the product first came out, it was an MMA award winner for innovation back in 2003. And the product is designed as a coiled cable that can be quickly and easily installed to any trailer harness. And the neat thing about it is it improves safety. It improves durability. It prevents kind of the wire, obviously, because it's a coil, from being tangled. And then if you do have an issue or a safety issue, because it's the way it's connected, unless it's hardwired in, if it's connected through connectors, it will break loose. And so you won't have a damage to your wiring harness or anything like that. And so that's what the product line is. We decided to rename it Hitchcoil. And so that everyone would know what it is, like you said, what it does.
Well, that's cool. You guys have been around for what, 17 years or something? Been a long time in business.
Yes. Well, Redex has been around a lot longer than that, and they are a wire and cable manufacturer. So one of the beautiful things about Hitchcoil is that the company can do custom orders. So a company can say, hey, we'd like our coil cable to be this long. We'd like the tails on each end to be this long. We want this color, and the company, based on ordering quantity, etc., can typically accommodate those requests.
Well, that's cool. And you get any length, and of course, you got a lot of color combination, which makes them important.
Yes.
I can really see that working with those ski dudes. They love those colors, and that's awesome.
Yes. Well, and Redex, everything's made in the USA. So down there in Huntington Beach, California, they have the extrusion lines and they have the overmolding capability. So that's really, really cool about this product line. If a customer wants a custom product, no problem. They can, pull it off the reel or recolor it or color it and make it whatever length they want. And it's a really a company with a lot of capability.
Well, that's cool. I've seen where you have like 40 products. You got a whole bunch of them.
Yes,
So
yeah.
Some are all cut to length, and then you can special order. You can do all these different things, and
Right.
That's really cool. I just bought a boat, so I'm going. Are they waterproof?
Yes. Now that's one of the distinctive features of this product line, and what separates it from the rest of the products like it on the market. The Hitchcoil product line has a hybrid polymer outer jacket. It's proprietary to Redex. It's supremely water resistant or highly water resistant. And the other neat thing about this hybrid polymer is that it enables really vibrant colors. So, you've got a real kind of vibrant blue, you have a purple. It's just a really neat feature about the product line. And then the other thing that along with this outer jacketing is that if you look at the end of the connector there, it's got built-in stress relief. So when this thing bends, it provides an additional stress relief so that the connector doesn't break. And this section of the overmolded connector is another unique feature of the Hitchcoil product line. So the outer jacketing, the stress relief, and the multi-colors are the industry separating features of the product line.
Well, that's cool. What size gauge of wires inside there? I'm always interested in that.
Well, it comes in multiple gauges. So anywhere from 12 gauge down to 18 gauge. So each is different. So you, like for instance, I'll just use this as an example. With our Model 91, which is a 7RV, this is another unique feature. It comes standard with butt connectors. So if it doesn't have another connector on it, this does have an version with 2 7RV connectors. So you have multiple different gauges for power. Like this is for power right here, this white, and I think there's a 12 gauge wire in here for power as well. So the bottom line is that each of the products are designed to mate with whatever harness 4, 5, 6, or 7 wire that they're mating to in order to be kind of a seamless, well, not kind of a seamless connection. So it's multiple gauges. The standard lengths are 3, 5, 6, and 7 feet. But again, Redex can make whatever length you need if you had a custom length that you were looking for.
Well, that's nice having the butt connectors on there. This would be really fast installation. I really appreciate that. And you got a lot of different hardware options. You have different ends where you can go 7, probably 6 way, and 4 and all that. And that's wonderful. Now, what really caught my eye on these is because I'm used to those fastway breakaway cables, and they're coiled up like that, and they're out of the way. Those other ones, they used to get wrapped around your fifth wheel, and then you'd go around the corner and lock up the brakes. And then one's on the back of the trailer on a bumper puller, dragging on the ground. And that's a big thing about yours. It's not going to be dragging on the ground, because now I have to loop line around stuff and stick pins through the coupler and all that stuff just to keep the thing from getting stuck on something or dragging. Because you can wear a hole in any cable pretty fast if it's dragging on the ground.
Yes.
So no, that's
again, that's the whole that's the whole idea of the product is to improve the safety and the reliability of the connection, and to remove all that kind of entanglement issue, or any of those entanglement issues that you may have. So it does exactly what you're talking about.
Well, that's awesome. I like things to be simple and easy, and I like to do them once. And it looks like a real high quality product. I appreciate the way you seal it up. And and you've got all the hardware, you've got everything a guy could need to get ready to rock and roll and do this stuff. And like I say, that's two of the things that really blow my mind on trailers that just tick me off is the tires and the wiring.
Yep.
And if
I
you
know the
solve
deal.
those problems, you got it made. Yeah, it's just too cool. Well, you're going to be also in you got a virtual booth at the NATDA virtual trailer show. And I guess you'll be there Oklahoma time, Central Time, from noon to 1, and then from 5 to 8 in the afternoon.
Yes.
So people can go there, text in questions, leave their card, whatever.
Well, and we're monitoring the booth pretty much all day long. So someone, either myself or Stephanie Reed, one of the family members there that owns the business, will be available to answer a question. So yes, sir.
Well, that's awesome. Now, did you want to go through I know on the website it talks about 4 mounting methods. Do you want to go over that? So
essentially what we have is we have some connecting receptacles. Okay, so these will come in 4, 5, 6, or 7 wire. And you'll need one of these to connect if you're choosing this connection method to use a receptacle. Or like I showed earlier, you can hardwire in with our Model 91, and it's just the butt connectors. It's just super slick, just connects right up. So the way this works is that connector will mount right behind the coupler on your trailer harness. And so we have a couple of different mounting methods. We have one that goes over the frame, and then you just attach your receptacle, and then you just hardwire this into your harness. So what you'll do is the harness is coming through the trailer. You'll just make sure you have a little bit of stress relief, and you'll cut the harness short just of the coupler. And then you'll just hardwire the receptacle in, and you're done. You're just going to connect that, whatever connector that you're using on your vehicle, you're just going to mate that to the connector on this side. So, and then same thing, we have a side mount. So now same receptacle, whatever, wire that you're matching to your trailer harness. In this case, it's a side receptacle. Finally, the preferred method is a flush mount. So this is really slick. You just flush mount the receptacle, then you wire it, you run the wire at the back or through the inside of your trailer harness, wire it up. And then on this one, you can also see the 7 RV receptacle. So it's the same way. And then this is a side mount for the 7 RV, and the 7 RV can also be flush mounted. At the manufacturer level, the flush mount is the preferred method. It's a short installation. Usually, at a manufacturing level, it's probably going to take you, as part of your assembly process, about an hour or so, maybe. One of the neat things that we feel about this product line is at the dealer level, especially those folks and a lot of folks that are doing repairs, you can pitch this and say, hey, come on in. We'll take your trailer and we'll upgrade you to a Hitchcoil product, and it'll take about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do the install, and then they're done. And go out the door, and the dealers can charge a decent fee and make some decent profits on offering it as an upgrade for existing customers.
Well, that's option. That's good. That's good to know. I was wondering too, do you have a pretty big dealer network around the country?
Right now, we're in the process of rebranding the product line, and we've been working very diligently for the last year and a half or so to do that. Part of that process was, renaming it Hitchcoil. We've just received the registration, trademark registration on the name, so we're excited about that. And our dealer network right now is fairly small, and that's why we're here with you today. We're working hard to build our dealer network to make the product line more known out in the trailer community. And the beautiful thing about this is, due to the capabilities of Redex, we can do, again, custom orders. There's no minimums. We've got the website set up so that you can just register and buy direct on the website. We keep the stock updated on the website, so you can't purchase an item that's out of stock. In addition, one of the things that we just did for dealers that are part of NATDA that sell online is we created a Dropbox account and uploaded all the product photos and the logo, all those types of things. So a dealer who would like to carry our product line, they get a link to our pictures and our files, and it's pretty simple. Everything's clearly labeled, and they can just upload those photos to their website and start selling the product.
Well, that's awesome.
And we drop ship.
Well, that's good. I've been doing drop shipping for about 15 years. I think that way you get rid of a couple different freight charges, and that's the price down. So it makes a lot of sense. So only questions I have left now: how do I get that T-shirt you're wearing? Not that one.
Well, I can send you one. We've got a few left. We made a bunch. You know how a trade show goes. You make a bunch, and at the end you're throwing T-shirts out there, and I still have some. So you send me your address. I'll send you a T-shirt, and we've got several left.
Well, that's awesome. I'm a XXX, of course. That's my size, but we'll figure all that out. And then someday I'd love to do a review, put it on one of my traders, and do the whole process. I really like that you can unplug it from both ends. I mean, I don't know if it's that much of a theft deterrent or not, but because I don't think they care about traders anymore. But if you unplug it, then the guy doesn't have any brake lights or tail lights.
Exactly.
If he's still in the night, which most thefts happen is at night. Somebody might get suspicious and pull them over. And how's you going to explain that? So that's
the beautiful thing is we've got all the different connectors.
Yeah.
So, and you got, short, we got red and blue. And so here's another example. And I think this one is 5-way male to 5-way female. Beautiful blue. And we've got bright safety yellow. This is here we've got a 7-way going to a 5-way female.
Well, that's cool.
So,
That's good.
you know, that's the other great thing about the product line is that you can mate it to whatever vehicle you have. So,
Yeah.
you know, whatever harness. And then for dealers, we've got real attractive packaging. So it pops on their wall. Everything comes, you know, just like this, prepackaged, ready to go, hang on your retail wall. And of course, you know, if we're drop shipping, we're going to drop ship in this packaging as well. So we're really excited about the product line, and we're grateful that, you know, you're having us on here and to discuss our product. And hopefully we'll have some success and people will benefit from using it. You know, kind of a funny side story. I sold my car hauler. I have a little Miata that I race, and I sold my car hauler just before I installed this. So I'll be soon buying another car hauler. So
that's cool.
Installing one of these will be part of my installation and making sure that it's safe and all those types of things.
Yeah, that's good. I've been in a Miata, and they had to pry me out of there with a crane. I don't fit very well in it.
Well, I'm lucky. I'm a short, stocky guy, so I'm a double X, but I'm still able to fit. My son, he's 6 foot now, and I'm a little over 5'8", so he doesn't fit any longer.
Well, yeah, so he can see over the windshield pretty well. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Now, I don't know if you guys are doing that or not, but I just, like this week, I'm reviewing a 2021 GMC Sierra AT4 and all that. But I went to plug in my boat, and there was, of course, the 7 plug, the RV plug, but usually there's a 4 plug above that. They took it out because it's got 2 camera plugs for the trailer. And so I had to go to Walmart and buy an adapter. Maybe that's one thing you might want to talk to all the OEMs, because they're all going to this camera thing and they need really good cables, because right now they got weird stuff, you know.
Wow.
And you might be able to get them to have some decent plugs on those. And it's pretty well, everybody's doing it. So yeah, that's another thing to look at. You get better cable than what they're using. So yeah.
That's wonderful. Good idea.
All righty, we're going to let you go. We're going to put your email, your website in the description. I'll put it on the screen a few times so people know how to reach you, Mark, and they can get a hold of you and find out all this cool stuff and get set up. And the dealers can sign up with you, and you know the public will get a chance to look at your products. So,
that's awesome. They can email me at any time at mark@hitchcoil.com as well, or sales@hitchcoil.com. That goes to my email as well. And so I'm here to answer any questions about the product line, and I'm checking my email a lot. So,
well, that's cool. I really like your product, Mark. I think it's definitely an improvement over what we're doing right now, and that's a good thing. So thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
And we will see you next week, same time, same channel, hopefully, for this will air Friday. And you know, you certainly time to go on to the virtual tour and ask Mark questions there, or text him questions. Thanks, folks. We'll see you next time.